ah oui, cette nuit on peut le faire. Ah oui, cette nuit on va le faire. Cette nuit on va le faire. Quand je suis dans le club, je ne fais que teaser.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. No, this is my first video, so I'm gonna do a Q&A. Okay, welcome to my new channel. This is a hair I'm getting so flustered. Welcome to Blossom Hair Trials YouTube edition. Now I have an Instagram. Please go and follow it. I basically talk about hair and give tips and all of that. That's kind of what I want to do here. But I just want to have more conversations because there are a lot of things I'm confused about, and I just know there are people out there that are too. So if you don't really have that space to talk about it, come here. To really start it off, I'm going to do a Q&A because no one knows me and I don't really know myself. So I wrote some questions down. I tried to find some questions, but I could not find anything on Google. So I wrote some questions down and answer along and see how similar we are. But yeah, my name is Blossom. I am 20 years old and I am currently a university student. I am from Nigeria. I'm obviously in the UK now. You can tell from my accent, obviously, as I'm quite British. Yeah, so this is me. And look at this fancy top I'm wearing. My mom gave it to me. I definitely don't dress like this on average. I'm going to be talking about hair a lot. Hair tips, hair tricks, hair conversations, hair opinions, like couch conversations. Conversations you could have with your friends. I don't really talk about this stuff often. I talk about it to myself. So I was like, why don't I talk about it to a camera? So basically that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, welcome. And hopefully you stay. So like this if it's entertaining. So the first question, how long have you been natural? I've been natural since 2017 or 16. Okay, 2014 I stopped relaxing my hair. I had to beg my mom. And she was like, okay, stop relaxing, but you'll be texturizing. Now you might think, what the heck is texturizing? It doesn't make your hair straight, but it makes your curls looser. It still feels exactly the same. You know how when you relax your hair, it feels like stripped and just dead? Yeah, it still feels like that though, and I did not like it. And it's not even that I didn't like it. I got burnt marks all over my scalp every single time. After 5 minutes I'll be screaming. My mom will be like, Blossom, like, you're such a butter, you're such a baby. I'm like, I am literally burning, like I am burning. And then they see me, they're like, wow, your head is so sensitive. I'm like, yes it is. Like I just couldn't. It was painful. So long story short, I begged her. She was like, how are you gonna manage without texturizing your hair, she said. And honestly, at the start, I really did not. I didn't. But anyway, that's for another day. But yeah, that's my story. I think I've been 4 years now. It's been 4 years. Number 2, did you ever get a big chop? So I actually never got a big chop because I didn't want to lose hair. I transitioned basically, and because it was like texturizing, it was texturizing to straight. It was quite easy it wasn't that obvious because it wasn't dead straight. Number 4, have you ever wanted, number 4, I don't know what number we are. Anyways, next question, have you ever wanted to shave your head off? No, because I didn't want to lose my length. This is another story time. My troubles with length, oh my days. From when, you know, you'll be taking a braid out and they're just cutting your hair, my unevenness, it just used to frustrate me. I was like, no, don't even bring the scissors near me. Don't. From when I'm going to trim and it will cut off this much, it all scarred me. Like, it was trauma. So no, I didn't. Next question, what is your hair type? So I am 4C. My problem with this like type of 4C, 4B is that I feel like there's a mix. My front hair and my back hair is 4C. There is no curl pattern. I mean, there is, but it's just frizzy. It's just, you know, kinky. But in the middle, like, I can see curls. So 4C and 4B mixture. Density, my hair is very dense. Porosity, I used to think I was high porosity, but then I watched a video on Twitter of a low porosity hair and how like the water sits on top of the hair, and now I really don't know, because that happens when I wash my hair. But I don't know if that's possible, that water won't drip off. Anyways, I would say I'm in the middle. I don't, or maybe I'm a bit low. I have no clue. I'm not even gonna. Product junkie or DIYer? I would say I am a DIY, more of a DIY person, because I'm definitely not a product junkie. Once I find a product that I like, I stick with it. I'm not pushed to try on other things, and obviously that's not great. But at the same time, who has money to buy the new product people just keep recommending? Like, some of us are in school, like some of us actually can't. But with DIY, it just gets so messy. It just gets so messy, and that's why I personally am not really a fan of it either. I remember the one time I made flaxseed gel and then it went bad the next day. Get out. Like, I'm never doing that again. I wouldn't even say I'm a DIY person either. I am just normal. I am normal. You guys need help. Whatever you are, you either waste money or you just make a mess. You guys need help. I am normal. What is your ideal length? I would say back length. Okay, my sister has really long hair. It goes to her back, so maybe that. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't really measure the length. I measure more of volume. So in volume, it'll be like this much. And of course, this would probably, like, if your hair is like this big, it probably like reaches your bum. So probably bum length, right? That's my ideal length. My favorite product and brand. I'd say my favorite product is leave-ins. That's what I've been using, and that it works. It works, yeah. Apparently it's not great, but it works for me for now. But they could be better, so I'm definitely gonna get my eyes open. I've got my eyes open on gels now, because that's what I heard those tips on Twitter, so I'm snatching it up. With leave-ins, I really like the African Pride ones. They have a bunch. They have leave-in for like, they have like 3 different kinds, and they're all nice. I like them. Wash and go or twist out. Oh, twist out. What am I even thinking of? Twist out. Wash and go, it takes too long to dry. That's my problem. It takes too long to dry, and I don't really appreciate how it does get crunchy. Like, I get scared. But like twist out or braid out, it's just normal to me. But honestly, I really want to turn into the wash and go, because imagine just finishing, put in a product, and you go, and it's just like, you don't have to be twisting or twisting, even though I really don't mind that. I actually quite like it. But yeah, twist out. What's the most annoying thing about being natural? The confusion around everything. What is good, what is bad? Because this is going to be another video. I keep saying like everything's going to be a video, but this needs to be a video, because I know many people can't relate. But 1 minute something's good, the next minute it's bad, and it drives me crazy. It's not nice. Like, is there no like qualified person that can tell us straight up, no, don't do that? Like, what? Because I remember when I first started, when I was first started being natural, I watched a YouTuber, and she was like, no more shampoos, no more sulfate ones, because they strip your hair and they make it dry. And I thought, oh, I don't want dry hair. So I did what she said. I removed shampoos from my routine, and my hair was nasty. And my mom always slapped me. She was like, what are you doing? I let you go natural and you stop using shampoo. Like, are you crazy? I was like, oh, no, Mom, I watched it on YouTube. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that. And I also watched another person that was like, you need to wash your hair every day. Just like, you know, white people, they wash their hair every day and their hair gets more greasy the more they wash it. So I did that. And my mom, when she saw this again, she was like, you... Anyways, she didn't really hit me. But you can tell a lot. I made a lot of mistakes in these 4 years. So, and it's really annoying. You don't really know what's right or wrong. You get advice. There's just so many advice, so many blogs, so many people with opinions. You take it, you try it, you ruin your hair, and it's like that. Repeat. What is right? What is wrong? What is right? Why is everything so? Why is it so complicated? It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Okay, I don't know the rest. But yeah, that's the most frustrating thing about being natural. Just the thought about it gets me so annoyed. Like, why is it so complicated? Back before, you know, all the mess happened, what did our ancestors, what did our ancestor, I can't say the word, but what did they do with their hair? Because it couldn't be complicated, but at the same time, in Nigeria, Africa in general, humidity is so important to our hair, and it just makes it live better. Like in the UK, the fact that it's flipping cold, it's not great. It's not great for our hair. You know, in an environment that the atmosphere is just like the sun is just like, and the water is just in the air, like that's good. You know, putting glycerin and absorbs all the water. But in the UK, where it is really just windy, cold, or in the summer, the sun is like piercing your skin. Like none of that is really good. So I have to take that into account as well when I'm kind of thinking, what did our ancestors do? Like maybe I can't use it because our ancestors did not live in the frickin' Britain. Anyways, so next question. So what is the purpose of this channel? So I kind of explained that at the start, but I really want to get in conversations with like-minded people and people that want to talk about this. And of course I like talking to myself, so why not talk to people and actually get friends? You know, I want friends. I'm quite lonely. Pandemic and all. Really, yeah, get people, like-minded people. That's just what it's in my brain. Next question. Braids or wigs? Oof. This is a hard one because I look freaking great in both. But I would have to say braids because you can just leave your hair, you know, a month without doing much except like oiling your scalp. But with wigs, you know, you have to take it off, and don't even get me started when I'm walking around campus and it's windy and I have the fear in my heart that my wig is gonna fly off. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Like, I actually have to do this. I'm like, why are you holding your head? I don't know, I'm just holding my head for fun. Like, I can't tell them, oh, this is a wig. With wigs as well, you have to like brush them. You have to make sure it's in good conditions, and you have to take a lot of care. And that's a bit too similar to my natural hair. I'm like, you're too much work. You're actually too much work. Let me just... Braids, nice. Next question. Would you rather have dry hair or constant breakage? Well, they're linked. They're pretty linked. So I mean, I'm used to dry hair. I'm honestly used to dry hair. Even though when my hair is moisturized, it will still be dry. I don't think I've ever had that product that makes my hair feel like a wig. Breakage, on the other hand, is actually, it's so demotivating. And of course you have the breakage from when you shower, fair enough, but when you're like doing a style and it's just coming off, you're like, I hate it. Next question, length or volume? I kind of answered that before, but volume. And then volume comes with length. But honestly, this kind of hair, yeah. Compared to like back length, like sure, if I did a braid out, but... Do you hate your shrinkage? I wouldn't say I hate it. Well, first of all, shrinkage is magical. Don't you know that? It is magical. The only thing about it is that it forms a lot of knots. I don't know what I do wrong, but it does. And I definitely don't like knots, so I always have to like stretch it out. And also, shrinkage doesn't help with volume. And I told you, my ideal length is... So when I stretch it out, because I have short hair, and I've had short hair for a long time. Like I said, I'm gonna do another video of this, but my hair is like this length stretched. So I'll stretch it out, and it's kind of given that, but it's not. It's stretched, so you can kind of tell. So right now, because it's not in my ideal length, if my hair was bum length and I could just like get out of the shower, do all of that, and then it was like this, I would not care about shrinkage. Considering like I didn't have single fairy knots and all of that, I'd be fine with it. But honestly, a lot of people rock it so well, and I'm just like, I wish that could fit my face. My face is quite long. I need... My face is quite long. Look at my forehead. Okay, don't look at my forehead. Insecurity. Those are all my questions for today, for this video, my Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed. Please give a like if you're watching this for high five. But yeah, welcome to my channel. Now you know a bit about me. Tell me about you, if you relate to anything I said, or yeah, just anything, because I'm definitely here for some comments. Yes, so we'll see you on the flip side.
Dans le club, je ne fais que teaser devant les autres gars qui ne font que kiffer. D'aller,